Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Steph, and if you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to join our beautiful Patreon community where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you guys. Today we're going to be going into Game of Thrones Season 4, episode 3, I believe, of Season 4. And as you guys know, I watched the pre-episode summary of the pre-episode summary. So as the intro plays, I will be talking about what I expect from this, because we just passed episode 2, where I just remembered, scary spooky, the king has fallen. So we'll see where this goes. No, I forgot about that. Okay, all right, we're gonna look at it. Also, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into it. Let's do it. All right, so I'm trying to remember everything. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm basically moving out. So I've been kind of behind. So I was like trying to figure out what we watched the last episode. I think in this episode, honestly, the one thing that I just want to see what happens. I don't really have any specific I don't know. I don't think I have any like specific curiosities or anything like that. I think it's mostly because now that Joffrey's dead, I want to see where everything goes from here. And I don't know if Cersei is going to plan to kill her brother or Tyrion. I don't know. I just really want to see. And then with Sansa, I want to see if she plays a part with her brother's arrest or, you know, whatever's going to happen to him. And then Jaime and Bree. I really hope there's a little update on Jaime and Bree. Again, I'm really hoping it's not a one-sided thing, but it could totally happen. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna throw any expectancies on them, but I will throw hope. I just want to see, because Jaime, I mean, with the whole Cersei thing, it's just like not happening right now. Kind of want to see what is gonna happen. I hate his face.
You did this.
They did that so well.
We have to leave.
Take him.
I'm glad they also started it right here.
Bar the gates of the city sees every ship in the harbor.
Where is she?
No one leaves the capital! No one!
It's just kind of strange for them to think that Sansa had anything to do with it. I mean, I guess she could have like bottled everything up and then just decided one day to destroy him and do it in the most embarrassing way. But I feel like if she even did have a part of it, it would have been a lot different.
Where are we going?
But either way, they'd do anything to just like not deal with her or deal with anybody. It's kind of crazy because this is the first time that she's like going away, like leaving that place since her father.
I should get back.
First, you want your pay. 10,000, was it?
10,000.
Oh my God.
King who executed your father, who tormented you for years, and you fled the scene of his murder.
Yeah, they would have done that anyway. I feel like they would have killed her some.
Fool. And he did it all for gold. Money buys a man's silence for a time. A bolt in the heart buys it forever.
How did he know that that was gonna happen?
I had it made a few weeks ago. What did I once tell you about the capital?
Did he know that Joffrey was gonna die?
Come, my lady. I know you've had a difficult day. But you're safe now. I promise you that.
Oh my God.
Your brother is dead. Do you know what that means?
It means I'll become king.
Yes, you will become king.
What kind of king do you think you'll be?
A good king?
I think so as well. You've got the right temperament for it. But what makes a good king? What is a good king's single most important quality?
This is hardly the place or the time. Holiness?
Morality.
Baelor the Blessed was holy and pious. He built this sept. He also
Morality.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Wisdom is what makes a good king.
Yes. But what is wisdom? Your brother was not a wise king. Your brother was not a good king. If he had been, perhaps he'd still be alive. Now, as the king, you will have to marry. Do you know how that happens?
Yes?
Yes, but has anyone explained the detail to you?
How are you?
I'm alright.
You are. You will be. I'll see to that. Please give the Queen a moment alone with her son.
I want to see this.
All of you.
Avenge him. Avenge our son. Kill Tyrion.
Tyrion's my brother. Our brother.
He'll squirm his way to freedom given the chance. I want him dead.
There's no way he's gonna do it.
Please, you have to. He was our son.
Well, is he too late now? What the? Now that she wants something?
You're a hateful woman. Why have the gods made me love a hateful woman?
Jamie, not here, please. It's not right. It's not right.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh God, I thought the father
Gonna
was about to
rain
walk
soon.
in or something. I wish he would.
Where are we?
Which house did he fight for?
The Tullies of Riverrun.
There's a storm coming. You'll be wanting a roof tonight. There's fresh hay in the barn. And
She's
Sally
good.
here makes rabbit stew just like her mum used to do. We don't have much, but any man that bled for House Tully is welcome to it.
Oh God, that's scary. You better be on your way. Oh.
We ask the Father to judge us with mercy, accepting our human frailty.
I feel like I don't trust anybody.
To bless our crops. How would it be if you stayed on till the new moon? I could use a man to help with the farm work. Fair wages for fair work?
Fair wages for fair work.
What did you do?
Get your horse saddled.
You told me you weren't a thief.
They'll both be dead come winter. Dead men don't need silver.
You're the worst shit in the Seven Kingdoms.
There's plenty worse than me. I just understand the way things are. How many stars they got to behead before you figure it out?
Oh my God.
So, what are you saying?
Maybe you'd be safer in Molestown.
Are you bored of me?
Bored of you? I want to protect you.
Keep an eye on little Sam.
I'm scared if something happens, he won't be there. Or he won't be able to be there to protect her.
I need you to write a message to the officers of the Iron Bank of Bravos from Stannis Baratheon, the one true king of Westeros.
But that's not you.
I need to get their attention. Go.
Interesting. I forget that you can totally kind of like fake a letter and pretend you're somebody else. Like, I wonder how crazy that could go.
I hear you studied poisons at the Citadel.
I did. This is why I know.
Your hatred for my family is rather well known.
Why haven't you thrown me in a dungeon?
You spoke with Tyrion in this very brothel on the day that you arrived. What did you discuss?
You think we conspired together?
What did you discuss?
The death of my sister.
Men at war commit all kinds of crimes without their superiors' knowledge.
So you deny involvement in Elia's murder?
Categorically.
Asking me to judge at your son's trial isn't quite as tempting.
I would also invite you to sit on the small council, to serve as one of the new king's principal advisors.
Oh.
We are not the Seven Kingdoms until Dawn returns to the fold. While the army marches on the wall, and in the east, a Targaryen girl has 3 dragons. Before long, she will turn her eyes to Westeros. Only the Dornish managed to resist Aegon Targaryen and his dragons.
I'm scared of those dragons.
That must be hard for you to admit.
You help me serve justice to the king's assassins, and I will help you serve justice to Elia's.
I thought it was gonna be Cersei.
Any word of Shay?
I've heard nothing, my lord.
Suppose that's a good thing. Do you believe I murdered Joffrey?
No, my lord.
I would like to think, if I were arranging a royal assassination, I'd plan it in such a way that I wouldn't be standing there gawking like a fool when the king died.
Yeah.
Varys could vouch for me if he dared.
He's already been called as a witness for the Queen.
Of course. Fetch Bronn. I have a job for him.
I've already asked, my lord. They won't let him see you.
Why not?
They say he's a known cutthroat and your close associate. He's under investigation himself.
And my brother. Would they at least allow me to see Jaime?
I'll ask, my lord.
Jeez, dude. I wonder who it was. Oh, shit. What?
Go and find my brother and tell him I need him. And get yourself out of King's Landing before it's too late. Lord! This is farewell.
Oh my god.
Farewell.
Oh, why is it always him?
There has never lived a more loyal squire.
I don't know why that makes you sentiment. Just a little tearful.
Potatoes. Well, no one boils a potato better than your mum. She got... I'm going to eat your dead mama, and I'm going to eat your dead papa. Go tell the crows at Castle Black.
Ew, I hate him.
Carl's running things now. He's the one put a knife through Craster's mouth.
We need to ride north and kill them all. We just went over this, boy. Justice can wait. It's not about justice. I told the wildlings we had over 1,000 men at Castle Black alone. Carl and the others know the truth as well as we do.
Oh, shit.
How long do you think they'll keep that information to themselves when the wildlings are peeling their fingernails off? Then he'll throw his full strength at us. And even if every one of us kills 100 wildlings, there's still not a thing we can do to stop them.
Man, everyone's in a deep shenanigan. I'm really glad that this episode is kind of giving us an update on every single character that we needed an update on.
A single rider, the champion of Marine. They want you to send your own champion against them.
It's like Troy. We just finished watching that.
What is he doing?
He says that we're an army of men without man parts.
I've won more single combats than any man alive.
Which is why you must remain by my side.
I've been by your side longer than any of them, Khaleesi.
You're my most trusted advisor, my most valued general, and my dearest friend. I will not gamble with your life.
I come from nothing, and before long I will return to nothing. Let me kill this man for you.
Very well. You have quite an audience. You sure you don't want a horse?
Horses are dumber than men.
Okay. Shit. Oh my god. Eso por hacerse, that's what he gets for being all show off.
Hembar Yonkai Otistan, Yonkai Tohetrosa, Sirinho Inkatiorzi, Diary, Sesir Merinot Mastan, Jevi Kenuntis, Jemosit Meribelma Se Boteri, Jevi Kenontito Porjo Gurutari Machan, Naijan!
She's about to free all of them. Are you kidding me? I wanted to see that. Marguerite? Now that Joffrey's dead, I feel like she's kind of trying to figure out where to go from here. Which is really interesting to see because of the role that she did play when Joffrey was alive. Is like she basically almost became queen, and now it's basically been taken from her. So it's really interesting to see where she's gonna go from here. I'm really hoping, this is random, but I'm really hoping that in the next few episodes, I hope that Sansa and Arya are able to meet at some point, because I feel like right now they're both kind of out there trying to protect themselves and be safe, but I don't know, I just feel like with all the mourning they've been doing with their family and the murders that have been going on, I just hope that they once again just meet at one point, and I can't wait to see that. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. This show is, you can't expect anything from this show. Also, freaking Cersei just is honestly, same as always, just frustrating. Telling Jaime to go kill Tyrion because she thinks that he was the one who poisoned Joffrey, which is ridiculous. And then I was really rooting for Jaime, man. I don't know. I think this is just like, I want to see what happens with Bree and how she feels about Jaime. But with the whole Jaime Cersei situation, I'm just like, I want him to freaking do something else. And it's also really interesting that Cersei has like switched up on that, where it's like, this isn't okay and blah blah blah, and you know, whatever she was saying in this episode, especially because of her character and as we got to meet her, she's like, I don't care, I love him, these are my children. And yeah, just really interesting to see like that switch on her the moment that Jaime came back from, I was gonna say suffering, but yeah, from all the shit that he went through. I really wanted to see the ending of this episode with Daenerys and how the slaves went about it. I'm sure there's gonna be a little follow-up right from that scene, just like how they did in this episode, where it started literally Joffrey being dead and continues from there. I really want to see what exactly is going to happen now that she threw the barrels of the chains of the slaves that she's freed. And then where are the dragons? I know during this episode I did say that I was kind of scared of the dragons, but because of I just keep remembering that scene where she was basically saying, or not her, but that the dragons can't be tamed. So that's a little scary for me, because I feel like the dragons have gotten her. I mean, not only the dragons, but the dragons were a big part of why people saw her like, you know, the mother of dragons type of stuff. So I don't know. I'm just really scared as to what's going to happen with that whole thing, and how are the dragons going to go, like how that whole situation is going to fold out. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I had any other questions. I usually always write them down. I don't know if you guys ever hear see me look down and kind of write stuff down. I don't think I had any questions. I think it's really interesting to kind of know who exactly was the one who killed Joffrey, especially when Tyrion was talking about it with Pod. Just kind of like thinking about it and thinking who it might have, or who it could have been, with everything going on, and especially with all the planification that everybody does. You honestly, you can't pinpoint a finger to anyone unless you really want to write a list and all the things that could possibly benefit one person or the other, in order to find out who exactly would be willing to do this and for what benefit. So, but there's a lot of people who hated Joffrey, so that's a hard one. But it must have been someone inside. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of anything else, especially when Tyrion goes up. I don't know. I don't know if Cersei would be able to kind of get someone to kill Tyrion before he even goes on trial. But I'm hoping that the next episode is going to show us about or more about the trial or it starting. Because I really like Tyrion. And I hope Shay, oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm just waiting till like word starts spreading and it's just going to be hard. And then Jon Snow seeing Ygritte, right? Am I saying that correctly? Seeing her for the first time, if the wildlings come and at some point they're going to see each other again, that is scary to me. I don't know how that's going to go. I was really excited for them. And then Jon Snow had to fuck it up. So I don't really know what to say. But whatever. That's his persona. It's fine. But I was really rooting for them. But besides that, I'll see you guys for the next episode. Sorry if I seem like a little bit tired today. I'm sorry. But yeah, please make sure to comment anything that you guys think I might have missed. As you guys know, I always read your comments. And then besides that, I will see you for the next one. Make sure to eat, make sure to stay hydrated, and make sure to rest. And I will see you later. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be watching Game of Thrones Season 4, Episode 4. As you guys know, I watched the pre-summary of the last episode, and as the intro is playing, I talk a little bit of what I'm trying to expect in this next episode. So, okay, let's jump right in. Okay, so we have a couple of things going on. I think the last episode, if I remember correctly, the last episode was with Daenerys, and she was in Meereen, whatever. And I believe they were throwing. they were throwing barrels, with the slaves chain thing. Yeah, so I kind of want to see what happens then, because I remember that intense, like, there's just tension in the air as like the kings and stuff were looking at the slaves, and they're kind of like building the idea of what it could be to be free under her. So I'm hoping that's where it starts a little bit. And then we also have the youngest of the Lannisters. He needs to become king now. He's bound to become king, and he has to marry. Sansa, I hope there's some type of update with her. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm assuming we're gonna have a little update on Sam as well. Maybe Jon Snow. I know that I believe their last thing was they just had to leave, I believe. Goodness gracious. Because the wildlings are on their way with that other big group of, oh my god, there's just so many names to remember. I don't know. I was watching the pre-summary and I was just like, there's so much going on. So I feel like we're bound to get so many updates on this one because there's a lot going on. What is going on? I wonder what happened after they threw the barrels.
Ivan Kiofa, one skull conchisha von Ash. Skull Udav, Kamazliwish, Yahiro.
Meritovie Jiderve Samovita Himeglezor Espobilma.
Balska.
Gibrogies Bezi Satorgo Mudo. Mazedan Lodiri Hime.
Sarkodo Muro.
Ones Haribus Daries Kizo Ote. Dorijim Kotas Tebajo Jivader Vimisid Livas. Zermas Maho.
Remind me, Ser Jorah, how many children did the great masters nail to mileposts?
163, Khaleesi.
Yes, that was it.
163 of what? What is she gonna do? Oh. There's a reason why she wanted that number.
Sometimes it is better to answer injustice with mercy.
I will answer injustice with justice.
Damn. Oh, God. I feel like, honestly, she has, like, one of the best, like, type of views and, like, scenes to where you feel, like, how powerful she is as, a character in the show. I like it. I like it.
Your brother ever tell you how I came into his service?
He stood for him in his trial by combat at the Erie.
You were his first choice. He named you for his champion because he knew you would ride day and night to come fight for him. You gonna fight for him now?
I was chained to a wooden post, covered in my own shit for months.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Maybe a bit.
I'm surprised he didn't go and see him. Oh.
How can I help you?
Well, you could set me free.
No, I can't.
If the killer threw himself before the Iron Throne, confessed to his crimes, and gave irrefutable evidence of his guilt, it wouldn't matter to Cersei. She won't rest until my head's on a spike.
Not just yours. She's offering a knighthood to whomever finds Sansa Stark.
Sansa couldn't have done this.
She had more reason than anyone in the Seven Kingdoms. Do you think it's a coincidence she disappeared the same night Joffrey died?
No, but Sansa's not a killer.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Not yet. It is kind of interesting who would do that unless it's something that would benefit them in order for Tyrion to even be on trial.
Do you remember that lovely necklace Dantas gave you? I don't suppose you noticed that a stone was missing after the feast.
The poison. I don't understand. The Lannisters gave you wealth, power. Joffrey made you the Lord of Harrenhal.
A man with no motive is a man no one suspects.
Oh my God.
So many men. They risk so little. They spend their lives avoiding danger. And then they die. I'd risk everything to get what I want.
And what do you want?
Everything. Nothing like a thoughtful gift to make a new friendship grow strong.
I can't believe you're going.
You have to be kidding me.
The time has come, my dear.
But you need to act quickly. Cersei may be vicious, but she's not stupid. She'll turn the boy against you as soon as she can. And by the time you're married, it'll be too late.
Accusing her brother of his murder, which he didn't commit.
Well, he could have done.
Oh, he could have done, but he didn't.
You don't know, Grandmother.
But I do know. You don't think I'd let you marry that beast, do you?
Holy shit, that's so insane.
Don't you worry yourself about all that. You just do what needs to be done.
Please don't tell me Tyrion dies. I'm gonna be quite sad. Okay, at least we're getting a little update with them too.
Gren and I were helping them.
Gren's a ranger. You're a steward. Maybe you forgot that while you were off with your wildling bitch. But I didn't.
Someone has to train them.
Yeah.
That someone isn't you. Go find a chamber pot to empty. Go on, do it. You traitor's bastard. Give me an excuse. Norman's not here to protect you now.
You're not.
Oh, you think I care if they like me? We're at war.
For now. But you can't be acting commander forever.
Hmm.
There will be a choosing. The old maester will insist on it.
I thought
You sent for me, Your Grace.
it'd be Jamie.
Your Grace, how many King's Guards are posted outside Tommen's door?
Oh, it is Jamie. Oh my gosh.
Tonight.
I couldn't tell by the darkness, but his voice did not seem like Jamie.
You have one man guarding the future king.
We're protecting him.
The way you protected Joffrey.
Dude, she blames everything on everyone.
Why did she set you free?
You know why? She'd hoped I'd send her daughters back to her.
Oh no.
She hoped, or did you promise?
I swore by all the gods that if her daughters were alive, I'd return them to her.
So you made a sacred vow to the enemy. You have no loyalty to Catelyn Stark.
Catelyn Stark's dead.
So if I told you to leave the capital right now and find Sansa,
If I told you to find that murderous little bitch and bring me her head, would you do it? I know you went to see Tyrion.
She's invigorating.
Creature who murdered our son.
I meant infuriating, not invigorating.
I had to see him. I had to know for myself. He didn't do it, Cersei.
You've always pitied him. Abused by the world, despised by his father and sister. He'd kill us all if he could. I want 4 men at Tommen's door, day and night.
That will be all, Lord Commander.
Dude, come on. I want him to just be like, got it. And then not give a shit about anything that she cares about, dude. She just takes advantage of whoever she wants to. It's just so annoying.
Don't think you're supposed to be here. Mother doesn't allow me to have visitors at night.
Did you know that people in arranged marriages often never meet until their wedding day? Before we decide to spend
It's crazy because he looks so young. It's like weird.
one another, don't you think?
Yes. But if my mother
It
found
can
out...
be our secret. If we're going to be man and wife, we'll have a few secrets from her, I hope. Because you know what happens when we marry.
We say our vows in front of the High Septon, and after the ceremony,
When we marry, I become yours. Forever. May I come and visit you again? All right, then. Remember, our little secret.
It's crazy because he looks like he has such innocence. So I'm like, I'm a little bit scared for him. But oh my God. I don't know. I just don't really know much about him. So it's hard to distinguish my thought process on all of it or him.
Arya's probably dead too, but there's still a chance to find Sansa and get her somewhere safe. I've got something else for you.
Is it armor?
I hope I got your measurements right.
I'll find her. For Lady Catelyn. And for you.
Come on.
I don't need a squire.
Of course you do.
He'll slow me down.
You'll be keeping him from harm. It's chivalry.
I won't slow you down, sir. Milady. I promise I'll serve you well.
See? He's a good lad. He'll get along. They say the best swords have names. Any ideas?
Oathkeeper.
I don't want it to be one-sided.
Goodbye, Brian.
Do something. God. Why can't there be like a little bit more romance? Like, wait. Then he runs after her and kisses her. Just a little bit of romance.
Taken her away.
Just spontaneous. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I get it. I get it. I get it.
They'd pass wildling villages. They could try and find shelter at one of them.
The wildlings have joined up with months. Every village or sheltered place will be deserted.
It was months.
Except Craster's. You think Bran might have found...
No. I don't mean to interrupt. Dawn wants to see you.
Sorry, I have a hard time focusing right now.
Craster's Keep. I won't order anyone to go with you. Volunteers only.
I'm going beyond the wall to Craster's Keep. I'm going to capture the mutineers holed up there. The Night's Watch are truly brothers. Lord Commander Mormont was our father. He lived and died for the Watch, and he was betrayed by his own men, stabbed in the back by cowards. He deserved far better. All we can give him now is justice. Who will join me?
He was waiting for that. There's no way. There's gonna be, yeah.
Outside and feed the beast. We should kill that thing.
Ew. Ew.
You should shut your fucking hole. None of us would. I was a fucking legend, Ginny.
Oh God, shut up, bro.
I would take any night, any time. Cunts in steel plate, fucking cowards.
For the gods.
Oh shit.
For the gods.
What the fuck is that?
Craster's last child. A boy.
What am I supposed to do with him? What did Craster do with him? Kill him before they could grow up and do the same to him. All right.
He offered them.
To who?
To the gods.
Raster's headed that way.
Oh my gosh. Hell no. Hell no. Oh. I was like, that sounds like that sounds dreadful.
Pink-eyed fuck. You thirsty?
What is the what is the point in fucking being a tool? Run.
Hold up.
Oh, thank God.
Is that a baby?
It's coming. I'm going out there.
No, we need to stay together.
I'm going.
Fran!
Hold on! Hold on!
Fran, what happened?
It's Summer, he's hurt. They've caught him in a trap.
Who?
Can't see, but they have my brother's wolf. They have Ghost.
Oh shit.
We're not safe here. We need to go. We need to go now.
I'm not leaving without Summer.
Can you remember where the cage was?
The east side of the keep.
Oh
If I'm not
God.
back soon, we need to...
Hold on!
Shh.
Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! If I was your size, I'd be king of the fucking world.
This show is stressful.
Help him up.
This is what I was scared of the moment that he needed to chase Crow.
You see where I come from? Commoner like me slaps a little lord like you. I'd lose me right hand. But we're a long way from home, aren't we? Fancy looking folks. North of the wall, creeping through the woods. Isn't that a bit odd? I like your curly hair.
Fucking hate this shit, dude.
Who are you? A Brandon Stark! A Brandon Stark of Winterfell!
It's Jon Snow's brother.
It's been right here.
And I thought this was gonna be...
Brother.
I'm getting like really sorry. They got him? I mean, of course they got him. I was just hoping that someone else would get him. I hope this is a part where we kind of get to see what they do with them. Unless it's more of like a sacrifice. I'm scared he's gonna like smash him or something. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, so as of right now, we have a few little updates. The first thing that pops up in my head is Littlefinger. I mean, honestly, his mind is absolutely insane. If he was the one who actually like made all of this happen with Joffrey and just with Sansa, like it's just so interesting to me how he plays out what he's conjured up in his mind, and the benefit, like the pros and cons of his doings is insane to just kind of have it fold out the way that it is, or roll out that the way that it is. Sorry, I know I did. Sorry, my mind's kind of jumping right now, but I do still agree with Daenerys. Her scenes and how powerful of a character she is in the show. I love the way that they portray her, especially right now, because I feel like anyone who does watch Game of Thrones and is up to this point, we see something big in her, and especially because freeing the slaves and stuff and freedom and the justice that she is serving to all of these places that she's going to, it's really like empowering, and I just love the way that they portray her when there's scenes where you're just like, basically scenes that you just get goosebumps, and I feel like it happens a lot with her, and I love that. Dude, can we talk about Bree and Jaime? I am so upset. I want him to do something. Stop being in love with your sister or whatever. Just go for Bree, man. She's so strong, and fucking just do it. I know it's my fault for even thinking that something like spontaneous were to happen, or like, I think that's a little bit more our age, but I was excited to see a little bit of something from him when it comes to Bree, especially her leaving. Like he like walked a little bit faster at one point, and I was like, is he gonna go after her or something? And no. So I feel like as we continue these episodes, I'm going to be waiting until they see each other again. Like I want something to flourish out of that, which I don't know if that sounds stupid. You guys would probably let me know in the comments and be like, why would you even want to think that, but I think that's just like how my heart wants it to feel right now. And also speaking about the White Walkers, they're just building their own little army, which is crazy to me. I also didn't know, I would assume so, but the fact that they turned the little babies into little White Walkers, and all boys, I would assume that they would grow into adults or of some sort, like training them as they grow. But I could also be wrong. I think I'm just assuming this, because what would be the point in turning them into little White Walkers if they're just babies, And sorry. I thought they were dead but alive, so they don't really age. But they've also, I'm pretty sure they did die, but I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember back in the other episodes, because they died and then became White Walkers. But if they have the power to turn them into White Walkers, then I guess at that point they're not dead, but they're not alive either. So it's just a really interesting concept. I feel like we got a little bit of a glimpse of what exactly are White Walkers and what they were doing with the babies, because that was a little confusing. But yeah, they're just building their army. As for Tyrion, I said this earlier. I just really hope that he doesn't die. I thought in this episode, honestly, that he was gonna be up for trial, and we were gonna kind of watch that in this episode. But I'm nervous to see what's going on with that. And also, Cersei just pisses me off. I think you guys know this. She has some good qualities about her. She's a very smart woman. She knows how to play her cards, but I can't stand her. I really can't. She just has like this resentment towards everything and everyone, and she just goes about it that way, and that's gonna destroy her. And just with Tyrion, it's just a lot. And also, Sorry. I also wanted to talk about the fact that, you know, I know that like Cersei wants justice for Joffrey. Like, you know, it's their son or her son or whatever. But the way Jaime speaks about Joffrey or their children is very like unemotional. Like it just seems like he doesn't really care for his own children. And even then he doesn't call it like our children. He just says her children. I don't know if that's basically because of the fact that, you know, he's not really supposed to say that, you know, they slept together and the children are actually theirs and not the king's. But Tyrion knows, you know? So I don't know if I don't know for what reason he had said that. But even then, when he like speaks about his children and things like that, he doesn't, I don't know. He doesn't really give a lot of emotion towards the care of his children, especially because his son just died. And even then, when Cersei was in front of him, he just wanted to have sex with her. So it's just really interesting, like the and he just doesn't show a lot of comfort. I don't know. It's just really interesting, like where I think, I don't know if it's more like, I don't know if he's thinking morally about it and it's just like, I'm kind of over this. But even then it's just, yeah, just a weird little emotional side about him with his children that seems a little strange. And then my last thing that I was just thinking in my mind about Bran and them, they've just been captured. So, and this is the thing that I feared the most, which I did say in this episode, throughout this episode as well. I feared the fact that they were out and about. You know, they tried hiding. They try to be very diligent with their, you know, journey. But I was just really scared because Bran isn't able to walk or do anything. So it's really hard. It's just really hard for it just makes things a lot more difficult for them. And I was scared that this was going to happen. So now I'm just going to wait till the next episode to kind of see like what is going to happen. I don't know. Also, we didn't get an update on Arya, so I'm hoping the next episode we get a little bit on that, as well as Sansa. I'm very intrigued by Sansa's journey right now and what's going on, especially with Littlefinger always taking a liking to her. So I kind of just want to take a little glimpse at. But yeah, I guess the next episode is episode 5. And I already said in the beginning what we have up next with the MCU journey, as well as the Patreon picked film. So besides that, I will see you guys for the next one. Make sure to stay hydrated, make sure to eat, and make sure to rest. And I will see you later.